Hello everyone, welcome back to A Lesson a Day. This is Nafis here, and today you're seeing the last video on the chapter Nutrition. Today's lesson will contain the following things: what is a diet, the concept of a balanced diet, energy balance in a diet, the food pyramid, and food problems in our daily life world. So without any further ado, let us begin with our lesson. Now, firstly, what do we mean when we say the word diet? Diet is a sum of food consumed by a person or other organism, or the food and drink consumed by an individual or group in a specific period of time. Now, many people have the misconception of the word diet. Now, while studying diet in biology, many have the misconception that diet means the regimen of eating and drinking sparingly so as to reduce one's weight, which is actually another meaning of the word used in our daily life. But while studying the chapter of nutrition in biology, we would consider the meaning of diet to be the amount of food that an individual or group consumes in a specific period of time. Now, the concept of a balanced diet. Firstly, let us begin with the definition. A balanced diet is a diet which contains the right amount of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and roughage to meet the daily requirement of our body. So the thing is, like, it contains the exact right amount or in right proportion all the nutrients that our body requires each and every day. Now, a balanced diet for one person may not be balanced for another person. The amount of food varies. The amount of various food materials required differs from one individual to another. Now, why is that? This is due to the reason that everyone differs in their body requirements for nutrient. For example, a person who is an athlete might require more protein than a non-athlete person. Another example can be that a person living in a arid or dry weather condition may require more water a day compared to that of a person living in a wet weather condition. Now, what happens if a person does not take a balanced diet? Means he is not going to take a balanced diet. He is going to eat whatever he wants. In short term, poor nutrition can contribute to stress, tiredness, and our capacity to work and overtime. It can also contribute to the risk of developing some illness and other health problems such as being overweight or obese. Tooth decay may occur, and also high blood pressure can occur in that person. Now, the concept of energy balance. Your energy balance is the balance of calories consumed through eating and drinking compared to calories burned through physical activity. Now, don't get confused because energy is another word for calories. Now, what a balanced diet does is that it creates an energy balance. Now, energy balance is important. Now, many of you can ask, why is that? When you consume too much energy and burn too little, your body stores the excess energy as body fat. And being overweight increases your risk for several cancers, including colon, pancreatic, and postmenopausal breast cancer, etc. Now, then again, starvation happens if you eat so little food that your body becomes very underweight. This can eventually cause death. Now, talking about the food pyramid. The food pyramid is a representation of the optimal number of servings to be eaten each day for each of the basic food groups. It is basically a visual representation of how different foods and drink contribute to our healthy, balanced diet. Now, this is exactly how pyramids look like, and as we go from up to down a food pyramid, we see that the foods we should eat from least to the foods we should at the greatest amounts. Now, at the top of the food pyramid, we can see fats and oils, which we should eat at the lowest amount possible, and about 5% of 100% of our daily diet should include fats. Now, about the rest, 95%. Out of the rest 95%, 25% of our diet should include proteins to keep our body strong. Now, out of the rest 70%, 30% of our diet should include fruits and vegetables, which will provide us with vitamins and minerals, which are very important. You guys know that because we have done that in our previous lessons, right? And the rest 40% should be eaten as carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are very important. They give us energy, right? So we need them about 40% in our daily diet. Now, food problems of the world. Now, starvation, malnutrition, and overnutrition are the main food related problems that the world faces today. These are all caused due to unequal food distribution in relation to the population size. Now, talking about these three problems in depth, starvation occurs when a human or another animal does not receive enough energy in their diet. To meet the basic requirement of energy, the body starts to use up its energy reserves stored as fats and glycogen. When these reserves are gone, the body starts to use up proteins, for example, the ones stored in your muscle. Now, malnutrition, on the other hand, results from dietary imbalance. It may be due to deficiency or excess intake of a nutrient over a period of time. For example, calcification of soft tissues due to excess intake of vitamin D, and rickets caused by vitamin D deficiency. Now, overnutrition occurs when a person consumes more than he can use up. So the excess energy gets stored up in the body and he becomes fat or obese. Such a person is called obese, exactly, and this situation is known as obesity. So thank you everyone for hearing me out, and a little motivation talk before we end the video. Just as a great Harvard graduate once said, remember that sky isn't the limit, it is just the beginning. So work hard and dream big, and you can be successful in studies and in your life. I'll be back soon with another video on another subject, or the same subject, I guess. See you soon.